Now, we have a real enemy in North Korea who just launched 2 ballistic missiles as fears grow over their nuclear capabilities. Here to discuss, the chairman of the U.S. National Guard Association, Major General Michael McGuire. General McGuire, thank you. You heard this discussion with General Flynn. I want to throw it to you. General Flynn came up a little bit short of saying that this was treasonous. Sir, what do you say? Do you think this is grounds for A, court-martial, and B, being brought up in charges of treason?
Well, I fully agree with General Flynn that General Milley has set the military reputation and our level of public trust back significantly. He needs to step down. He's lost the confidence of his subordinates. He's lost the confidence of the American people, and he is afforded due process. But if what is alleged is true, that is treasonous behavior, and a court-martial would need to be convened. But like all citizens, they need to be afforded due process. I think what's most surprising right now, Eric, is that President Biden, just an hour before I walked in here, did a press conference and said he has total confidence. I have said multiple times I have lost confidence in the President of the United States. I believe he's derelict in his duty. His subordinates, Secretary Austin, Secretary Blinken, and the chief should be held to account for the disaster that was the withdrawal of Kabul and the loss of lives. You know, it's unconscionable, and they need to be held to account.
You know, we opened this interview with you with the news that North Korea tested 2 ballistic missiles. They landed in the sea between Japan and North Korea, and the Koreas in the Korean Peninsula. Very concerning. I'm also concerned with what happened that Blinken could not answer to, and that no one seems to know what really went on when we droned a family of 10, including 7 children. Allegedly, it was going to be the big mastermind, the planners from ISIS-K that planned the suicide bomber at the Kabul airport. But now we find out via the Washington Post and the New York Times that this was an innocent engineer working for almost a humanitarian group, I guess, in Afghanistan.
Yeah, you know, you had me on, Eric, right after the fall of Kabul, and I told you I felt that bad actors were going to be on the rise. This activity in North Korea should make all of us take pause. Those in Taiwan should be nervous. The fact that there was chaos with the withdrawal is underscored by people falling off the sides of C-17s trying to leave, and us trying to sort out who's here coming off of those flights. And the poor intelligence and the alleged investigation, or the investigation into the alleged improper strike in Afghanistan against innocent civilians needs to be investigated, and CENTCOM needs to get a report out immediately about what happened.
You know, General, I think we can all agree that we give our military, our men and women who are on the ground, who are carrying out the missions on behalf of America, our freedoms and our liberties, we give them an A+, solid 100% across the board. What do you give the people making these decisions, the chairman of Joint Chiefs of Staff, the chiefs of the various branches, the General Austin from the Pentagon? What grade do you give the decision makers?
I give them an F right now. I mean, think about it, Eric. Every news program will run at the bottom of the scroll, the commander of battleship fill in the blank has been removed for loss of confidence. The American people, we the people, have lost confidence in the president, the Secretary of State, the Secretary of Defense, and the chairman of the Joint Chiefs. They need to be removed immediately. If there is illegal or criminal misconduct, that needs to be thoroughly investigated. And I'm moving to get into this U.S. Senate race, and I'm in it now because the elected officials in the U.S. Senate and the House of Representatives need to call to account all of these individuals. And as a retired general officer, I can sit on the other side of the dais and ask those questions that many of those that have not served can't.
You know what? We need more people like you, sir, in positions that are making decisions on who are the people calling the shots in that situation room. Major General, thank you for your time, sir.
Thanks, Eric. Thanks for having me. And God bless this country.
And you too, and this country, we agree.